The Avengers number 165 and number 166 by Jim Shooter and John Byrne, which were published in 1977, witnessed an epic confrontation between Count Nefaria and the Avengers. After defeating the Lethal Legion, who were summoned by Count Nefaria, the Avengers were attacked by the Count himself, with Yellow Jacket remarking that not even the Hulk can make a shockwave like this. The Avengers land hard on the shattered pavement and find themselves face to face with the Count, who wants to kill them all. He easily takes down Cap and Black Panther before knocking Beast away. Scarlet Witch then attacks the Count, but he just melts her stone with his eye beams. Yellow Jacket then blasts the Count, who manages to catch him, revealing superhuman speed. Wonder Man then makes use of the Count's distraction and attacks him. He pounds on the Count, remarking that he is tough, which means that he can swing hard without holding back, bragging that he is the guy who laid out Thor once, referring to their fight which took place in the Avengers number 9. On that day, Wonder Man sent Thor flying with a powerful blow, remarking that even Thor could be toppled by a strong and unexpected blow, which actually did not harm Thor, but it threw him off balance and dropped him in a pit which had been already prepared for him. Wonder Man then pushed a huge boulder over the top of the pit to imprison Thor, but without noticing that Thor dropped his hammer, without which he turns into Dr. Donald Blake after 60 seconds. Back to the battlefield, the Count tells Wonder Man that he wasn't prepared when he punched him, but now he is ready. Wonder Man starts punching Nefaria again, but he can't budge him. The Count then knocks Wonder Man away with a powerful punch. Cap and Beast then hurl Cap's shield at the Count with great force, but he manages to catch it, then tries to crush it but in vain, remarking that he is not as invincible as Professor Sturdy, who gave him his powers, claimed. The Count then tosses the shield with great speed and hits Black Panther, before lifting a 40-story building and bury the Avengers beneath it. Wonder Man tries to hold the building, remarking that pushing harder would make the building crumble. The Avengers find themselves buried under the rubble until Iron Man comes and frees them. They, however, blame Tony for not showing up earlier. Later on in the Avengers mansion, Count Nefaria breaks into the place, calling out Thor. Tony attacks the Count, remarking that he heard that the Count is faster than him. He then blasts him, but he recovers quickly and destroys the ground beneath Tony with his eye beams. Beast and Black Panther make use of the Count's distraction and hit him hard, but he just knocks them away. Scarlet Witch tells the Count that she is going to bury him the way he buried them under that building, but the Count takes her down along with Cap and Yellow Jacket with super speed that would rival that of Quicksilver. Iron Man then comes back for round 2 and attacks the Count with full power, remarking that Black Panther told him that the Count is not invincible cause he could not crush Cap's shield. Amplifying his strength, Tony clashes with the Count, who overpowers him again. Suddenly, Thor arrives and knocks the Count away with his hammer, but he is shocked that the Count is not finished and rises again. Nefaria is scared of Thor, who punches him again, but he remarks that although Thor hit him twice, he is still alive. Feeling confident again, the Count blasts Thor with his eye beams, but Thor manages to block the attack with his hammer before spinning it with great speed and opens a portal to banish Nefaria, who retaliates by lifting a skyscraper and throws it on Thor. Thor says that tons of falling rubble like this may crush him before he finds himself buried under the debris. Nefaria thinks about getting Mjolnir, but changes his mind and decides to destroy the other Avengers before they awaken. Thor then breaks his way out, remarking that he has never fought any foe like Nefaria since he fought the Deadly Destroyer. He then attacks the Count with his full power, but shockingly enough, the Count stops Mjolnir and knocks Thor down with a punch. Nefaria then tries to lift Mjolnir when Vision interrupts him and tries to penetrate his body, but finds out that he can't do that. The Count then knocks Vision away, remarking that his body is too charged with super energy for Vision's ghostly form to pass through. Meanwhile, Professor Stardy tries to drive his car into the battle's area, but the police shoot the car and stops it. Injured, Stardy staggers from the wreck to see with his own eyes Thor fighting Nefaria. The Count sees Dr. Stardy, whom he thought he killed, and recalls how he was subjected to a process perfected by the Professor and was granted the combined powers of the Living Laser, Power Man, and Whirlwind, amplified 100-fold. The Count decides to kill the Professor because he doesn't want him to create another superpowered being like him, but Stardy tells the Count that he didn't give him such power without a means to control him. He explains that the Count is aging at incredible rate, a month for every 10 minutes and a year for every 2 hours, and that he will be dead in 2 days, before dying from a heart attack. Looking at himself in the mirror, Nefaria realizes that he is getting older and is actually dying. Thor tells the Count to surrender, as the Avengers can save his life, but the enraged Count knocks Thor away with a powerful punch, remarking that Stardy is the only one who could have saved him, and he is dead. He then goes on rampage, remarking that if he is going to die, then the whole city is going to die with him. Vision then knocks the Count down with a punch, with the Avengers joining their forces and attacking all at once. Scarlet Witch then blasts Nefaria, allowing Thor to land a powerful punch that knocks him into the nearby building, which falls upon him. The Count, however, breaks his way out, vowing to kill the Avengers before he dies. At that moment, Vision increases his mass and density to the ultimate, then falls on the Count with great speed and force, enough to knock him out cold, and saves the day. Featuring Count Nefaria as one of the villains in the current Joe Fixit run reminded me of this epic fight, so wanted to share it to give you an idea about how powerful he is. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.